Whoa, 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 and we're back in conclusion with our final cast. I know we keep doing musical chairs. We had Scrooston Soul downtown Houston consignment store. Make sure y'all check it out, man. It's very dope. It's a small business, and definitely want to pay respect. And you know what I'm saying, y'all can check out all the different articles of clothing. They do more than just shoes, and just support that brand because they rock with Broadcast Houston, definitely. Before we close out, I have a couple more questions, or just, you know what I'm saying, scenarios for you all to comment on. One is, I believe I heard, and y'all can quote me if I'm wrong, that R. Kelly still currently has people trapped in the basement at this point in time. So what are your comments on that?
I believe in the conclusion of part 6 of the docuseries, these people that are trapped in the closet are adults. So trapped, we're gonna put quotations around that.
And that was a play on trapped in the closet, literally. So
I get it. I got it. I got it.
BDSM. I mean, if you're into that thing, what can you say? It's not breaking any law, right?
No laws are broken. No
so
laws.
I mean, but you know, can he get away with that? Should he still be able to get away with that after what he's done?
You have to ask the ladies that are trapped. Ask them if he can still get away
Hey,
with
maybe
it.
we can get him on Broadcast Houston. That's a good idea. We'll reach out and see if we can get through. What's your number, R. Kelly? Hit us up. You know what I'm saying?
I think what Lisa Van Allen. I think she's one of the ones. You know, I mean, they're adults.
Consenting adults at that.
Crazy consenting adults.
Okay. So no comments on that. I mean, as long as it's legal, you can do it.
Come on.
It's just really not my preference, so I guess I would be biased to give my opinion on it. But I just think it's weird. Like, if you're gonna be concubining it up, then just concubine it up. You ain't
Go ahead
gotta
and marry him, huh? Just
no. See, he ain't got to do all of that because he like to switch them out because they eventually get too old. So he gotta, you know, keep a revolving door. But let it be consensual. Let it be. If you gonna date these women, be out in the open. It's the secrecy of it all that makes us wonder what's really going on.
And I just want to chime in to what you said. You're absolutely correct. These are grown women, consenting adults. But if you're gonna do your dirt, own it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. Own it.
Just own it. Just own it.
You like what you like. This is me.
It is what it is. Okay. One last thing I saw on Hot 97. This is recent. R. Kelly reportedly hospitalized after severe panic attacks following Lifetime special. Probably not buying it. He's not buying it. What do y'all think? Is it just woe on me? Does he just want some, you know what I'm saying, attention?
I think he just
should we care? What do you think?
I think he just under a lot of pressure, to be honest. All this heat coming from all type of ways. He falling out and all that. I think he under some type of pressure.
Right. The midget is out the closet. That's what that is. That's what that is.
No longer trapped in the closet.
But wasn't he just celebrating his birthday a second ago at the club?
Oh yeah, so I got that too. Yeah. And
so maybe he's just hungover.
He sold out.
Maybe he just dehydrated. Maybe he just needs.
Eyes was blinking and stuff. Maybe it was one of them moments. Maybe he just had a reaction to the night before. Because I don't believe that he is having panic. I just want him to speak. Say something.
Speak on it.
Say something. Where's my camera? Say something, R. Kelly. Just say something.
Broadcast Houston to break it, and you can cuss and you can do whatever you want.
Do whatever. Just say something. Just don't let Touré Roberts be your interviewer because he gets you in a lot of trouble. But say something. That's all we need.
Now, who does he owe this explanation to?
The world. His fans. Come on now. Right here. Die Hard. I have every album on my phone still. Yes,
Okay. So are we still jamming R. Kelly? Are we still jamming R. Kelly?
I have not since I've seen the docuseries, and I'm gonna tell you, I was real Die Hard. Like, he coming to Houston. Okay, I'm finna get my tickets. I'm the one in the aisle, pee popping to his beat.
Hey.
Yes.
I mean, I'm really torn. I really want to let due process happen and see what's what.
So you're going to let the justice system define if you're going to listen to R. Kelly's music now?
Well, it's a situation where, you know, I currently still listen to Michael Jackson. He was never proven guilty of anything. Now, I have a daughter. I have children. They ride in the car with me, and so somebody brought up something, you know, let's fast forward 10 years from now, and, you know, my daughter sees this docuseries and then remembers, oh, you know, I used to listen to his music. Daddy, did you know about this? You know, did you know that was blah, blah, blah. So that's why I'm going to let due process happen. I still love his music. I mean, you can't take that away from me. That's my opinion. I still love his music. Now, will I listen to it like around my kids? I gotta let this thing play out first.
Yeah, I have stopped. I don't listen to his music only because I don't want to second guess it. I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. I would not be able to enjoy the music because I'm thinking about the lyrics and I'm thinking about what he's saying and I'm trying to dissect and what's he talking about, Aaliyah? What's he talking about the 12-year-old girl in the studio? Like, I would always be wondering. Like, I can't even listen to You Are Not Alone, and that song used to make me cry. Like, I can't listen to that song anymore because now I know it's about a totally different situation. Like, for some people, when you know who they are, it taints what you think of them. Like, back in the day, no, it wouldn't have mattered because we didn't care back in the day. We didn't have as much access to these artists and these people. So we didn't care about their lives. We cared about when you were coming to our city because we wanted to see you, and after that, we just requested your song on the radio. That was it. But now, since we have so much access to you, it's like everybody is, you know, held up with a grain of salt, and it's like
his PR must be getting paid more than his lawyer. I mean, PR.
Is he using them? Because he just going about his life as if nothing is happening, singing that birthday, still singing the song.
He's not worried. He's not worried. All right. Do we think that?
Well, in the world of social media right now, he's trending.
He's trending.
He's not worried though.
He's
I mean,
basking in that.
Yeah,
he's not worried. Right, one last thing before we close out. Saw this post. Jacquees took to Twitter. Jacquees took to Twitter and said he was going to.
The King Army.
Yeah. So he said he was going to redo the entire R. Kelly catalog. That way you can listen to R. Kelly. We can listen to him and not feel guilty anymore. How do y'all feel about that?
Absolutely not. Now, come on now. Let's be real. R. Kelly did his dirt, but he is a genius. I can't take his talent. The boy is talented. That boy is gifted. And
is R. Kelly still the king of R&B? Oh, the face shows it all. You can't hide. So we're filming you right now. You can't hide. So now you gotta, whatever your face is, you gotta say that out your mouth now.
No comments.
We got 3 other panelists. Is R. Kelly still the king of R&B?
He's still, man, he'll go down as one of the great, if not.
Yeah,
he just gotta give him, as far as his singing, all that personal. We just talking about music and songwriting alone. Man, the boy that wrote so many hits. Y'all ain't gonna stop listening to them songs that he done wrote by them other artists, all y'all know. I'm not just gonna cut them off all the way. I do still need a little I Believe I Can Fly every now and then, the world's greest. You know,
where
every
was he
now
flying
and
to,
then.
though? Where was he flying to? Where was he flying to?
Man, I don't know.
To the elementary school house. That's why them kids were singing it at their graduation.
Oh my God.
Recruitment.
Oh man, it's so much we didn't touch, and maybe we need to do a part 2 of this. Let's close out on a positive note. What we want to do with BH100 discussion, we want to end. What can we do as a community to curb these type of situations? You know what I'm saying? What R. Kelly done is you know what I'm saying, spilled milk. But what can we do to ensure that, you know, people with camps are not getting paid off to basically encourage this type of behavior?
Bring awareness. For me, it's about bringing awareness, and it starts at home. I teach my child. I have a 16-year-old daughter. I don't care who touch you, if it's auntie, cousin, the dog down the street. Mama needs to know. And if they say they gonna kill me, let me worry about that. We all gonna be dead up in here.
Okay.
Speak up.
Parents.
As a parent, you know, I second what you're saying, in that we don't keep secrets around in our family. We talk, we communicate, everything is open. You know, tell me what's on your mind. I'm here for you. Don't be ashamed of anything. I won't be angry if you're honest. that's the type of thing we have to foster at home to keep this thing from happening, because you know, when somebody else gets a hold of your child's mind, that's when it's kind of hard to get your position back as a parent, that trusting position. So just make sure your kids trust you, make sure your kids can talk to you, make sure you're your kid's best friend. You know, I mean, some of us grew up not really being friends with our parents, so we felt like, you know, I'm gonna get in trouble or something, or if I told them I did this or told them I did that. But we kind of maybe have to change the way we parent our kids, and maybe parent a little bit more as a friend and less as a disciplinarian.
Both of you all have daughters, Theo, Madeline, but both of you all have daughters. What are you all saying or doing to kind of, this is the world of turn up, you know what I'm saying? This is the world of celebrity and everything, to not lose, you know what I'm saying, track of your kid, to where one day they will honor money over, you know what I'm saying, your guidance.
So for me, we have round table talk. Like, let's come to this table and what's going on at school. I mean, she schooled me. She told me about sexuality. Oh yeah, and this person is this and that. Wait a minute now. Okay, Lord keep me.
So you had the conversation first before the world had the conversation.
Yes, that's right. Because I didn't get that growing up. I come from an old school household where, as you said, it was more of a disciplinarian.
Yeah.
I'm not your friend. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted, because I don't get it twisted. I'm that too. Yes.
I'm not.
But I'm that too, because you have to draw a line, because your kids will test you if you become too friendly, and then you have to reel them back and let them know. Yeah, right. So, but yeah, it all starts by discussion, and like you said, leaving the room open, leaving the table open for them to want to come to you.
Right. So it's different with me. My daughter's 3 years old, so it's really not too much about discussion right now. It's more about what I expose her to. And so right now, you know, we monitor what she watches on Netflix. I make sure that all the princesses she watches look like her. I make sure that she, you know, she's watching Doc McStuffins, and you know, just make sure their toys look like her, and make sure I'm building her confidence and letting her know that, you know, she's the prettiest girl in every room, she's the smartest girl in every room. So that's the main thing with a tiny child, is to build up their self-esteem to where they're not questioning themselves or the decisions that they make. You know, my daughter will slap the mess out of her older brother if she's like, no, stop, you know, I don't, whatever, you know what I'm saying, I don't, that's mine. You know, she has confidence to speak up for herself, and so that's the main thing, is building up their self-esteem to where they're not confused, they're not you know, easily manipulated. Just building her confidence. The conversations will happen later, but right now it's about, you know, building up her confidence.
Man, great in both aspects, of a younger daughter and an older daughter. And hopefully some of our viewers that are having trouble parenting can, you know what I'm saying, take from you guys, because I believe like a lot of the R. Kelly, you know, the one predators, is they were orphans, and you know what I'm saying, broken homes and low self-esteem.
Right,
yeah, so
right.
definitely build them up as a young age. Okay, backstage with Cole. What do you got to say? What can we do as a community?
Just be more aware and, you know, have more self-love. I think we so quick to get approval. You know, it's R. Kelly. Yeah, so of course y'all was gonna be lured away or excited about what he is and who he is, but that's a grown-ass man at the end of the day, and y'all probably, you know, in y'all teenage years, but whatever. Just be more love yourself more, be more aware. Monitor what your kids is doing on their phones, on their computers, or whatever the case may be, whether they still teenagers or not. You still got to do your job as a parent to make sure you monitor. At the end of the day, we as kids, we gonna still do what we want to do at the end of the day, but just be more aware, talk about it, do more panels, let's make it a conversation. Instead of the docu-series, let's do a conversation about, like what Broadcast Houston is doing a conversation about it, because I guarantee you people, they talking about, oh, he wrong, but are we having like a real ass conversation about why the dude wrong or why he not wrong, or that could have been your daughter, but y'all not looking at it, that's somebody's son too. He's a man, that could be your son. And it's, you know, a lot of times we kind of paint those guys in a crazy light, but like, damn, that's somebody's son. What if that was your son being accused? It's like, at one given moment, your son could be on the public eye, whatever the case may be. But just be more aware and like self-love though.
And I like what you said. This is the purpose of this, to have unity. One, I mean, different aspects of life, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different, some with kids, some without kids, and different backgrounds. And we all came together, we had a conversation without scolding each other, you know what I'm saying? And that conversation, a lot of these conversations like this happen offline, and then people click up, you know what I'm saying? But it's so great to have a space like this where everybody can come together and talk. And we're gonna show this to the world, and hopefully they respect it. So again, everybody in the comments, what do you think about what we've said today? Any comments that you may have what we can do better as a community? And if y'all want a part 2, we'll definitely bring it to you. So signing off, Broadcast Houston. Thank all of our panelists, the ones right here and the other ones that are not on right now. We appreciate y'all for coming out and sharing y'all soul and spirit with Broadcast Houston. This is BH100 Discussions. Till next time.
Would you like your commercial aired right here? We'd love to feature you on our platform. Don't have a commercial for your business or brand? No worries. Let Broadcast Houston create your personalized commercial from scratch. Other services include BH100 Media Run, Unplugged Product or Service Review, Next Up Cypher, Bars and Baddies, and Unplugged Music Review. Visit broadcasthouston.com/services for detailed information about each of these services. Broadcast Houston is also your one-stop content creator shop specializing in lyric videos, animation, product photography, red carpet event coverage, music videos, and much more. Email us today at broadcasthouston@gmail.com.